what season we're in, and whether it be a squirrel hunt, which my fault is, falls in October. Usually we look at, just a couple of days, and as you'll see, we try to keep the impact of shutting down a particular area minimally. And then if we're using property that's not open to the public, we might extend it. We stay within the prescribed regulations and rules set forth by ODNR.
So I think we should just put it on the front page of the website that there is some controlled hunting taking place within the district, and then they can click on it and see the particulars, if it affects them or not.
We're also, I'm sorry, Sandy.
I was just gonna say, I'd be the one to receive that message, and I hear you, so I'll take care of it from now on.
So we did, we went ahead and put out a postcard for muzzleloader season. So in the future, we'll go out to all properties that are adjacent to the park. So the landowners that are the closest to us are aware of how long that, we plan on having that, so that they're aware.
All right, very good. Thank you, staff. Thank you, board. We will adjust those announcements. And we are finished for firearms hunts for this year. Archery season will be wrapping up the end of January, and we will take a look at those parameters and those protocols for the 2022-2023 season. Thank you. Next up is the agenda item of a fiscal finance work session. We wanted to have a conversation with Jennifer Pay, our fiscal officer treasurer, and our board of park commissioners regarding what you might like to see in terms of public financing. Jen being a new fiscal officer, some of the things we can provide to the board, perhaps some educational sessions. So I'll turn it over to Jen for her thoughts.
Thank you. Yeah, I just asked that this be a placeholder throughout 2022. As John said, the new fiscal officer, we have newer members on the board. And so just, as we change the financial statement, it's going to change again. So I want to get your input, what you would like to see, and maybe even some public finance 101 sessions throughout the year, just to understand the difference between government budgeting and reporting and all the rules that we have to follow and what that means to the board. So I'll be communicating throughout definitely this month with some drafts of the financial statement to get your feedback. So we'll see something new in February, and then other things that you might want to look at, or I'll throw suggestions, and just wanted to let you know.
Right. One thing that's changed now, we have the auditor's office invested the money before the transition. What's your thoughts on the tax dollars that we've collected for investment?
Yeah, that definitely will be on the agenda this year, to have an investment policy. One of the starting things that we could do that's really easy is there is the Start Ohio program through the state treasurer, the state of Ohio treasurer's office. That just is, money's invested, and you can just earn a little bit of interest rate, still interest rates there, not fantastic. But yeah, we definitely can greatly improve our investments.
Any other thoughts or questions for Jen?
Good job.
All right, we will keep that on the agenda and have those discussions monthly throughout 2022. Moving on to the next agenda, surplus property. 3 items listed there: a Ford truck for trade-in, a truck cab for trade-in, and a 2008 Ford F-350 that we decided to hang on to, and adding that item back into inventory. So, entertain a motion to declare those items surplus property.
Second.
Any questions? If not, we'll call the vote. Mr. Nassemzi?
Yes.
Mr. Bates?
Yes.
Mr. Preston?
Yes.
And Mr. Garrido?
Yes.
Next up is Commissioner's time. Actually wanted to highlight a few items from December, some of the things that took place. Holly Sauer, who is our outreach coordinator, she presented another Greens for Giving event this year in December. 137 patrons made holiday evergreen centerpieces of the 350 centerpieces created. It's a lot. 350 centerpieces created. 50 went to the Jaga Veterans Food Pantry, and 300 went to the Jaga Department on Aging for their home-delivered meals and adult daycare. So thank you to Holly and her wonderful volunteers for making a Merry Christmas for our seniors and our veterans. Another thing that happened in December, our naturalists led 6 successful solstice night hikes over the course of 3 nights, serving 186 patrons. Our winter solstice program is always a popular program, so congratulations to the naturalists for serving 186 of our residents. Some of you may have seen this, but on Tuesday, January 11th, our chief naturalist, John Polar, appeared live from the Westwoods Nature Center on Fox 8 News Cleveland program from 10 to 11 a.m. It was their New Day program. 2 segments feature some of our resident reptiles, our wildlife feeding station, Bird in the Hand, which is a very popular program for feeding our birds from hand, and our upcoming SAPS Horizon celebration. So thank you to John for appearing on Fox 8's New Day Cleveland. And last but not least, we had a New Year's Day Facebook post from yours truly, the executive director, about the reopening of Veterans Legacy Woods. It was a big hit. We had 188 likes, 38 comments, and 64 shares. So the trails are open at Veterans Legacy Woods. So just wanted to mention a few highlights to the commissioners for the month that was in December and moving into January, and we plan to do this from month to month during commissioners' time. With that, do we have anything for the commissioners?
I'd like to recognize Dennis Eyebold for his service to the board. He's had a lot of family health issues, and he never missed a meeting.
Thank you. Thank you to Dennis. We definitely appreciate his service to our residents, and to this board, and to our staff. Thank you, Pat. Anything else from commissioners' time? If not, I will entertain a motion to go into executive session for matters related to compensation and the promotion of public employees.
So, second.
Thank you. All vote. Mr. Greeno?
Yes.
Mr. Insenzi?
Yes.